So hello everyone, this is my first video and I'm going to present mathematics in English medium. So the exercise which I'm going to start with is exercise 8.1 actually, which is trigonometry. And in this exercise, basically I'm going to introduce you to basic of trigonometric ratios. So let's start with the topic, okay, directly. See, first of all, we are learning trigonometry. So trigonometry involves studying of three relationship. It involves study of relationship between the three sides of a right angle triangle with respect to its angle. So we have basically 6 trigonometric ratios that we are going to study. See, if let's say this is our right angle triangle ABC. So the side opposite to 90 degrees is known as hypotenuse, represented by H, and this vertical line which is perpendicular to the base is often known as perpendicular, and this is obviously known as the base. Just remember, it depends on the viewer whether this will be the base or that will be the base. If I just tilt it like that, if I write it this way, if this become our A and this become our B and this become our C, this will still be 90 degree. Okay, let's say now now we are trying to find the trigonometric ratios from here, from angle A. So our perpendicular this time will be BC, and our base will be AB, and our hypotenuse obviously always opposite to 90 degree. So one thing for sure, that our hypotenuse remains in its position, but the position of base and perpendicular is relative to the viewer. For example, if I am looking from here, my perpendicular is AB, but if I am looking from here, my perpendicular is BC. So it depends on the viewer, like which one will be our perpendicular and which one will be our base. So we have 6 trigonometric ratios. Basically, trigonometric ratios is the relationship, okay, between any two sides of a right angle triangle, okay, with respect to its angle, okay, theta, from any of the other two sides other than 90 degree one. Okay, so let's learn those trigonometric ratios. Okay, so see, now I'm going to start with sine theta. So before that, let me draw a diagram of a right angle triangle. Without that, it will be difficult for you to understand. Oh, there's water here. Let me wipe it nicely with a cloth. So this is my first video, so pardon me if anything goes wrong. Let me point it with my setups, then it will come up nicely. Okay, so yeah, now it's okay. So this is our right angle triangle, let's say ABC, and it is right angle at P, and let's call this P, that is perpendicular. AB is our perpendicular, BC is our base, and AC is our hypotenuse. Okay, so the first trigonometric ratio is sine theta. Let's call this theta. That means we are finding the trigonometric ratios, okay, with respect to angle C. So sine theta basically is perpendicular by hypotenuse, and actually it's very easy to memorize. I will teach you now. Then we have cos theta, which is B by H. Then we have tan theta, which is P by B. We have three more trigonometric ratios, but the beauty is if we know these three, the other three are easy to find, because I will give you some relation. Through that you can find out the other three relationship, okay, or the trigonometric ratios. Okay, see how to first of all memorize these three trigonometric ratios. It's very easy to memorize. Basically it is, some people have curly brown hair turned permanently black. Okay, so how to memorize this? Some people have curly brown hair, then we have turned permanently black. So look here, so the trigonometric ratios are like that. Okay, some people have curly brown hair turned permanently black, and as I told you that our perpendicular and hypotenuse is relative to the angle from where we are measuring the trigonometric ratios. If you are measuring from C, so our perpendicular is this one, base is this one. But if we are trying to measure, okay, from A, our perpendicular will be BC and our base will be AB. Okay, so this is very important point, that the formula of trigonometric ratios are relative. Okay, relative from where we are actually trying to measure, okay, the ratios. So this is how, okay, you should memorize the basic three trigonometric ratios. Now I will move to other three trigonometric ratios. So for that I will tell you that other three trigonometric ratios are the reciprocal of the first three trigonometric ratio. So basically the reciprocal of sine theta is cosec theta. So cosec and sine are reciprocal of each other. Okay, so whatever will be the value of sine theta, the value of this will be just reciprocal of sine theta. Okay, the value of cosec will be just reciprocal of sine theta. So we know that the value of sine theta is P by H, so the value of cosec theta will be H by P. Very easy, right? So basically if you know sine theta, that is some people have, so just reverse it for cosec. If you are going like in case of sine theta, if you are going some people have this way, in case of cosec theta you can simply go this way, some people have, from denominator to numerator. Okay, here you are going down, here you are climbing up. Okay, just remember that. Okay, and you have to memorize, remember actually, you have to remember that these are reciprocal of each other. Similarly, the reciprocal of cos theta is sec theta, and sec theta is nothing but 1 by cos theta. So if it is reciprocal of cos theta, that means what was the formula of cos theta? Curly brown hair, right? That is B by H. Okay, so you go from down to, okay, down to up. So obviously cos theta is B by H, it will be H by B. Similarly, tan theta is the reciprocal of tan theta. So what is the value of okay, so the value of cot theta will be 1 by tan theta. Okay, 1 by tan theta. So what is the value of tan theta? P by B, so that will be B by P. So it is that simple to memorize these trigonometric ratios. And just remember one thing, that they are relative, okay, to each other, like base and perpendicular are basically relative to the viewer, like or the finder, or the point from where you're trying to find the trigonometric ratios. If we are trying to find the trigonometric ratios from this particular point C, okay, that's the vertex C, so your perpendicular will be P, this one, this AB, and your base will be BC. Just remember this particular point, then in this exercise will be very easy to solve. Okay, So that's all from introduction of exercise 8.1. Now let's move to the exercise.